Hello. This is Tina with Content Creators Club. I help creators like you add leads and revenue to your business without social media so you can have the time to enjoy life. So, with that being said, I'm really excited to talk about this concept of if you can spare 20 minutes, literally, probably even less than that. I'll show you how to add 1,000 subscribers to your email list and quality leads, and I have the proof to show it. In any case, I really want to talk about this concept of there are three core things that I value, that you should value, that I think the world honestly should value. And that is your time, being timeless, and focusing only on high return on time strategies. If you are catching my drift here, I'm literally telling you that time is and should be the driving force to everything that you do. Why? Because it's the one asset that you can never reproduce, that you can never get back of, and it's the one thing that a lot of people take it for granted for. And so I remember seeing this in a different email, but the concept still applies. Where Myron Golden, he said it best in one of the interviews. I think a kid was interviewing him, but he asked this question of like, what separates the middle class from wealthy people in today's world? And the thing that he said was middle class people feel like everything's expensive because they pay for everything with money they've exchanged their time for. And that makes a lot of sense because when you think about, what sets the difference between me and anyone else is there's not much different between us, right? We all have 24 hours a day, but it's how you choose your time that separates maybe you from somebody else, right? Because at the end of the day, when you work a job, you are paying your time, you're paying with your life. And that's, you know, those new pairs of shoes that cost $200 an hour. Like literally, like I remember when I was in high school making $10 an hour at Levi's as a retail sales associate. And I thought to myself, like, okay, if I want these $200 shoes, it's going to take me 25 hours of my life in order to pay for that thing. Right. And so that's just like not a good use of time. Where, when you're an entrepreneur, you can think to yourself, like, what do I create out of thin air, maybe a product, a solution, or whatever, that I can actually buy my time back with. And if I sell those things, then maybe I could get my time another way. Anyways, I'm going off of a tangent here. But there's this concept of you're paying with an asset that you can either reproduce or gain back. It seems like a shitty deal to me, right? But the thing is that most creators don't think about that. They think about like, how many followers do I get? How many like likes am I getting on a post? But ask yourself, like, is that how you want to be spending your time answering those questions? Those are low return on time activities, in my opinion. Instead of spending hours reproducing content that doesn't get seen or engaging on hours of social media for a few likes, you're racking up time debt. And that means debt that you can never pay back because you can never get time back. But you're also getting little return on your time in the process. And that's why it's essential to focus in a new way, a high return on time strategy that will forever remain timeless. And the strategy that I know that helps people do that is scaling your relationships. Algorithms, platforms, trends, all those things fade in an instant. Like, I don't know if you remember Clubhouse, but that was like a big, hip, new platform that now it's like ending. And I think right now people are focused on like Blue Sky, Substack, all these different platforms. And I'm like, okay, great. But like, that's just more work on a creator to focus on a new platform. Why, instead of focusing on platforms, why don't you focus on relationships that scale beyond any platform? And so relationships truly last you a lifetime. So how do you get there? Well, the three things that maybe literally take me less than 20 minutes a month, other people less than that, is instead of engaging on a post, why not do a freebie swap? And if you don't know what a freebie swap is, think of it as like, hey, you have an audience, I have an audience. Why don't we share our freebies to each other's audiences and then we get access to each other's audience? Simplest terms, right? Instead of joining an engagement pod, why not participate in a bundle? As an example, everybody submits a product in a bundle, right? And then everybody promotes that bundle. Great, we got access to everybody's audience in that process. And why not add hundreds, if not thousands of leads on a few minutes a month? Got the testimonial right here, got the proof. But Jamie from Minimalist Hustler, great guy, love him. He says, I love my client membership because I can take a few minutes each month to set up a few collaborations, bundles, and cross promos, and he gains hundreds of new subscribers at no extra cost or effort. It's way cheaper and more efficient than any other subscriber acquisition channel. Like, dude, like, come on. That's awesome. So stop paying with your time. Spend it on something else. Spend it on time with your kids. Spend it on going for a walk. Literally, like what I like to do in my spare time is I like to go walking, right? Spend it on enjoying life because being a creator is fun, but doing all the things that drag on your time takes the fun out of it. And so that's why I love our collaborations of the month. I love our collaborations membership because you can literally find the high return on time collaboration opportunities to get the opportunities to grow your email list, to grow your subscribers without it taking a ton of your time. So definitely use BF100 at checkout to get $100 off of your first year of your annual membership. It expires tomorrow night, so definitely grab it so that you can get all of those goodies. And I can also send you the collaborations of the month, which I send tomorrow at 9 a.m. CST. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!